Premier League team inquires about Mason Greenwood, and Leon Bailey makes history for Jamaica in the Champions League.
Jamaica have a lifeline! How about this?
Big up Gunnaz, I hear that. Don't know some of the Gunnaz myself, but big up Gunnaz.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Gunnaz podcast. I'm your host, Dicanio, an Arsenal fan who covers everything Reggae Boyz and local football. If you enjoy the content that I do on this channel, go ahead and smash that like button. And also for the returning viewers that are a part of that 59.4% of people who keep watching the content and are not subscribing to the channel, what on God's green earth are you waiting on? Just go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button. In this video, I'll be talking about Mason Greenwood, as he has been linked with a move back to the Premier League this summer. So I'll discuss the links and what that might mean for his chances of playing for Jamaica. We'll also talk about Leon Bailey and how he made history for Jamaica in the UEFA Champions League. Now, starting off with Mason Greenwood, as the Goal in the UK have reported that he has been linked with a shock move to Liverpool, and Marseille have revealed their price for any potential bidders. Now, after spending the 2023-24 season on loan at Getafe, Mason Greenwood was permanently sold to Marseille for £26.6 million last deal in the summer. The 22-year-old has hit the ground running in France, delivering an impressive 14 goals and 3 assists in 22 appearances so far this season, and his performances have been key in helping Marseille climb to second in Ligue 1, making him one of the most talked about young forwards in European football. According to the Spanish outlet Fichajes, the Reds have been mentioned as one of 4 clubs interested in securing his signature. The Merseyside club is set to be competing with Bayern, Juventus, and Barcelona. Marseille are aware of Greenwood's growing value and have placed a £62 million price tag on the forward's head, making it a difficult deal for Barcelona due to their financial struggles. However, we all know that Joan Laporta, just like Fabrizio Romano and myself have reported in the past, who is the chairman of Barcelona, is very, very keen on signing Mason Greenwood. And normally when that is the case, they do put things around to find the money to buy the player that they so need. However, Liverpool, Bayern, and Juventus are in pole position to meet the asking price if they choose to make a formal offer. I just want to have a conversation with the viewers about what Mason Greenwood moving to Liverpool could mean if they somehow manage to pull off that deal. Now, in my personal opinion, I think if Mason is to ever make a return to England, Liverpool would be the best fit. The reason for that is the man is quality and should only be playing for a big 16. Spurs are not at his level. Chelsea and Arsenal do not want that smoke in the media. Manchester City have their own problems to worry about, and Manchester United have already sold him and would stand to gain more from his sale due to the fact that they have a 50% sell-on clause inserted into his contract at Marseille. So that leaves only Liverpool, the least talked about in the media, the modern-day chill club that fall under the radar, being a Merseyside club as opposed to the clubs that are in London or in Manchester. The price also seems manageable, as Mo Salah seems set to leave the club this summer, and Mason would fall right into play in that position. So I think if they can manage the media and the public outroar that potential transfer like this would cause, they would be the best team poised to ride that wave. And in a couple of months, the media will stop yapping about it, since it's only Liverpool. Now, once this happens, that would mean serious trouble for the JFF, especially if they don't captain Mason Greenwood before that time. It's very simple. If a big club like Liverpool could manage to pull off a deal to get Greenwood to Anfield, England will start assessing their options. With Harry Kane getting older, so too is Ollie Watkins, and England aren't really brewing up any talented wonder kids or young strikers to the level of a Harry Kane or Ollie Watkins. Also bear in mind that Mason Greenwood was always poised to take over from Harry Kane from his wonder kid days in Manchester. So it really would be a no-brainer for England if a big club like Liverpool were to make that big step to get him back in England. Now, it's also no secret that Mason Greenwood's mom stands in the way of him playing for Jamaica, as we need her signature to complete the passport process. But if we are to take a step back and think, Mason has a close relationship with his mom, And I find it hard that she would stop him from repping our colors if he really wanted to. It would be more realistic that Mason asked his mom to hold off on signing, right? She would take the beating from the public. He would be covered. He would be protected, all while he waits it out for England. And viewers, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. The World Cup is not until next year. And we all know that even if Mason Greenwood does not come and represent us in the qualifiers and wants to represent us only if we make it to a World Cup, the JFF will gladly take him, even if he did not contribute to qualification. So to Mason Greenwood, it would make sense for him to see how the summer window goes. And if he got to move back to the Premier League, he would have a real chance of making it back into that England squad. However, if the summer passes and that does not happen, well, at least he would still be accepted by Jamaica in any possible scenario. So those are my 2 cents on the situation with Mason Greenwood and what a move back to the Premier League would mean as a ripple effect and a domino effect for Jamaica and our chances of securing his cap. Now moving on to Leon Patrick Bailey Butler, as he made history in the Champions League, becoming the first ever Jamaican-born player to score in the knockout stages. I believe Wes Morgan did score in the knockout stages against Sevilla when he was playing for Leicester. However, Wes Morgan was not a Jamaican-born player. He was an English-born Jamaican. So that makes Leon Bailey the first ever Jamaican-born player to score in the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Leon secured that accolade in Aston Villa's 3-1 away win over Club Brugge, who is a team that he's very familiar with from his days in Belgium. Also, he was shown some appreciation by Aston Villa for securing 100 appearances for the club, along with Matty Cash and Jacob Ramsey, who both have 150 caps for the club. Also, a reminder, folks, that Jacob Ramsey is also eligible to represent Jamaica. Now, these achievements from Leon Bailey are truly a testament to his hard work. And even though his stats might not be up there, I have been a firm believer that once you consistently play for top managers, even when you are not scoring or assisting, you must be doing something right. And I think it is fair to say that Leon Bailey has become a leader in the team. He works hard and he follows the manager's instructions, which is the bare minimum. Otherwise, he would not be playing. So congratulations to Leon and this high that is he's currently on. And hopefully it does bode well and continue in the future. And it also comes at a perfect time with Jamaica's Gold Cup qualifiers right around the corner at the end of this month. Also, it's a brilliant sight to see that the National Stadium is being under repair and they have huge plans that are currently in the making for the new look of the National Stadium. I can't wait to get out there and see it. Now, that is it for this video, folks. Let me know what you think about my thoughts, especially for the great Mason Greenwood situation. Do you think his mom is just covering him? Does Mason Greenwood really want to represent Jamaica? I doubt his mom would stand in his way if he really wanted to. I think she's just protecting her son, who really wants to wait it out for England. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
They got Gunnaz podcast.